How you do that there? How you do that there? New Orleans, Baton Rouge. How you do that there? Lafayette, Lake Charles. How you do that there? Shreveport, Mississippi. How you do that there? Alabama, Atlanta. How you do that there? Florida, Arkansas. How you do that there? I know who that.
Favorite part. Everybody's favorite part. Right here. Bleed. Bleed. Nigga what? Give a fuck, nigga what?
Hey yo, what's up with it? This your boy Young Bleed, Mr. The Originator, Mr. How you do that there in the building, you know what I mean? We out here, man, live all the way in Colorado. I say Colorado, man, because I stay high every day. I'm out here anytime I'm out here, man. It's real in the field, you know what I mean? We all the way live, man, in the building, man. I wanted to say the name of the yeah, I'm that high, you know what I mean? Yeah, but we out here, man, all the way live at Tattoo Syndicate, man, on behalf of my man CWK Promotion, my man Chris Kleiss, and Benny Vargas. And forgive me for asking the name of the what's the name of the station we on at the same time?
In the Limelight.
In the Limelight Media.
Focus.media.
Focus.media. I want to get that right, man. Yeah, you know what I mean? So in the Limelight, Focus.media, you know what I mean? We're doing a live interview all the way live from the Tattoo Syndicate, man, out here in Colorado, man. That's what it do. Denver, Colorado, to be exact. So yeah, it's like that. Yeah.
So can you tell us where you started and kind of how you came into music? You're from Baton Rouge, Louisiana, right? Really. Southside Baton Rouge, Louisiana, born and raised. I grew into a kind of, in one sense, you know what I mean, to some degree, a music-based family, where it was always in the family. Later on in life, I incorporated when I became, Young Bleed, and introduced that into the world. But since I was born, I always give it all the way back to my mother, man. God before my mother, you know what I mean, and father. But the day I was born, in one sense, my mother gave up her life for me. It was a choice. She had a complicated pregnancy. And it was a choice between me and my mother living and dying, and she gave up, you know what I mean, in that sense, her life for me, in order for me to have a life. But God saw fit that we both survived. So she's still here today. The day before Mother's Day, happy Mother's Day to my mom. I'll be home tomorrow, you know what I mean. But when you say rap, it's rhythm and poetry. Shouts out to Rakim, you know what I mean. My favorite rap and lyricist of all time. Rap being rhythm and poetry, I heard it, and of course the New Yorkers been saying for ages. But I heard that in the Follow the Leader record, when you break it down, R.A.P., rhythm and poetry. In my evolution, in my childbirth, I had an uncle that played drums a lot around the house, congas and bongos and the whole set of drums. They used to kind of drive my mama raggedy, you know what I mean? So by the time I was born, I had that natural love for drums, so natural rhythm. When I was still inside my mother, she read me Dr. Seuss a lot. So between 8 months and a year old, I was reading Dr. Seuss. So naturally, you know what I mean, I'm born and right in the middle of those elements, rhythm and poetry. So I say I'm born this way, you know what I mean? So, with this hip-hop nowadays, I'm a 70s baby, man, into the 80s, so, pretty much that. Hey, so talking about pretty much that, can you tell us about your #1 hit?
How you do that, though? Yeah, of course, yeah.
That was just way too close, how to bring it up.
Yeah.
So that reached billboards for 15 weeks straight, top 10.
Right. Debuted the first actually 20 years this year, in January 1998, this year being 2018. It debuted #1 at the top hip-hop and R&B charts, you know what I mean, on Billboard. And I want to say somewhere between the top 10 and 12, maybe even 20 on the Billboard 200 in that year, you know what I mean? So that was a phenomenal record I was on. official gold artist in about 3 weeks of the release of that record. So yeah, so that's, you know, go back to that, you know what I mean? Shouts out to No Limit C-Loc Records, and definitely proud of the records in that day and time. So yeah, beautiful time.
So another reason that I heard that you think your mom is, she actually used to read you poetry, correct?
Yeah.
So,
Dr. Seuss. Yeah.
Dr. Seuss?
Yeah.
What about Dr. Seuss?
Yeah, that's what she used to read to me. So that rhyme pattern. Excuse me. Yeah, I was kind of rhyme structured off of that in that sense. And on the in-between, you know, my biological father was a truck driver. So, you know, he was already teaching me how to talk and translate through a walkie-talkie. And, you know what I mean, the CB, he drove trucks around the whole country, in and out of Mexico and different stuff like that, you know what I mean? So when he was away from home, we had a certain channel, you know what I mean? We went by, he had a code name, I had a code name, we called home. So when I look back at what I became, yeah, I always say I was born on a microphone, you know what I mean? Yeah.
You also have a unique meaning for rap, and I mean unique because a lot of people see rap in a different light. They think of drugs, violence, gangs, naked girls. What is your definition of rap?
Pretty much my name. I'm the young that bleed for this generation, you know what I mean? In that sense, I try to bridge the gap between young and old, keep unity in the community, you know what I mean? And give something from where I got it from. Shout out to the OGs, the YGs, and the BGs. If you don't know where you come from, you don't know where you at to know where you're going. To keep the evolution to the revolution as far as revolving in the game, 360 degrees. So, you know, get something back to the place you made it from and keep it going on. You know, that's my whole method to the madness. Yeah.
So what do you have going on right now?
I'm actually rebirthing my label. Well, I won't say rebirthing. I dropped the album last year by the name of Living. If you're not up on it, man, go to www.trapdoor, spelled out those slang words, trapdoorbiz.com, and catch up on me. It's a classic record that features artists like Cocaine, Sebo, Big Mike of the Ghetto Boys, Moby Dick from the original Beats by the Pound, No Limit Records, who I'm missing, Daz Dillinger, Spicy One, Yuck Mouth. So, you know, I stick to the OGs, man, and definitely the next generation that's coming up that I can get a chance to work with and try to do my works on the in-between, you know what I mean? This always existed before me, and it's, you know, damn sure after me, so I'm somewhere on that in-between. So here again, I try to keep the game connected. So y'all get up on that, you know, check out the website. The album is called Living. But in about a month or so, I'm finna drop a new album for this year called What a Life. So y'all stay tuned to that. It's available to get a sneak peek of the single. The first single, excuse me, the title track, What a Life, is available on YouTube. You know what I mean? We're gonna check that out, see what it sounded like. As well as the second single I released not too long ago called We Don't Play That. So I'm getting ready to release the third single off that What a Life album, somewhere between the weekend and next weekend. It's gonna be called Shut This Bitch Down, so y'all get ready for that. And the album What a Life, like I say, sometime in mid-June. So here again, my label Trapdoor Entertainment, man. I'm in the works, linking up everywhere, man. I'm so independently connected around the country. You know, it's a lot of things in store, so y'all stay tuned. Young Bleed, Trapdoor Entertainment. And the 218, if you added, I mean, already.
Hey, Bleed, I heard that you want to work with an artist out there watching maybe right now. Who is that?
Oh, yeah, man. You talking about old school OG. Shouts out to Bobby Brown. My heart and mind and all that go out to Bobby Brown. Rest in peace to Whitney and Bobby Christiana. But I had the privilege and honor of meeting Bobby Brown years ago in where we was. What's that now? Nashville, Tennessee at the Outkast concert. So, you know, maybe he'll remember that time, maybe he won't. But if he remember anything about me, yeah, I met him on the tour bus with Outkast, Big Boy, and Dre. Shout out to them guys. I actually missed my plane. I had a concert out there that weekend and missed the plane. And the guys that I was rolling with was like, hey, man, it's an Outkast concert tonight. You know, would you like to go check it out? And yeah, that's my first and only Outkast concert on some real life. And Bobby Brown, I guess, happened to be touring and rolling with those guys, and he was with them. And I met him, and you know, it was a beautiful thing, man. So, you know, way before, you know, the aftermath of what everything that, you know, took place throughout the man's life. So here again, shout out to Bobby Brown, my heart and mind go out to him all the time. I love to connect and reconnect with him, man. So look, when you get a chance, you check this out, holler at your dog, man. Let's get in the mix. You hear me, Young Bleed? Yeah, I mean, 218. Yes, sir.
Hey, Bleed. I heard that you are still good with Busy. Which one is it?
Oh, okay.
I heard that you're coming back out here.
Yeah, you mentioned Bone. Actually, I talked to Crazy maybe about a month and a half ago, and in efforts of reaching out to meet some people we know in the in-between connected us, in efforts of doing some music together. So I'm wrapping up that album, What a Life. Actually, the last song on the record, I'm getting the music mixed right now to shoot out to Crazy Bone. So, you know, shout out to Whole Bone, you know what I mean? But yeah, this will be the first time I have any collaborated effort with Bone. So yeah, you know, it's a nice track. I love it. Hope he love it, and hope y'all love it as well. So y'all stay in tune for that. Really.
So everybody, let's hope that we get an exclusive with Bone and the infamous Mr. Bleed.
Yeah, if I be back in the building, we definitely gonna try to put that together.
All right, and you're gonna be out here when?
Yeah, I'll be back on. Gotta take a trip out to Chicago for a minute. Shouts out to my man, that nigga Twan, the Wild 100s, and them BDs out there, man. Nation of Islam, my man, Mr. Rick. Shouts out to Uncle Chairman Fred in the Chicago area. So I've been in Chicago on the 19th, shooting another part of a video for a song we got called Street Cruise. That's about the motorcycle gangs and, you know, the biker clubs and the high, low riders, high riders, and so on and so forth. But y'all stay tuned for that too. We're gonna shoot that action in a few different states. We actually started a few weeks ago in Atlanta, so I'll be in Chicago picking up on that, and I'll be right back here the day after to get ready for my man Ben Barger's birthday party on the 25th. I'm shooting a video for the song Tattoo Syndicate that features me, myself, Snug Brim, my man Priest, and Deuce McGuire. So, y'all stay tuned for that. It's going down real big at your wig here again in 218 if you yada like me.
What's up? It's Mo Montanez with Real Gods out here at Tattoo Syndicate. We're finding each other. Want to send a shout out to In the Limelight. Got my girl Amir Martinez with me for the shot. Amir.
How you do that there? How you do that there? New Orleans, Baton Rouge. How you do that there? Lafayette, Lake Charles. How you do that there? Shreveport, Mississippi. How you do that there? Alabama, Atlanta. How you do that there? Florida, Arkansas. How you do that there?
Just say who that? Say they wanna do that. Run up off the wheel and get your ass whipped blue black. My nigga, my nerve fresh off the curb. Jelly Johnny preserve. Nothing but balls in my word. And a Mossberg pistol grip pump on my lap at all times. Whatever my nigga, cause young niggas still dying. Alibaba, nigga, what?
Y'all ready?
Yeah.